Hello, hello, welcome to another instalment of the Captain's Corner podcast, the final one for this season. I'm your host, as always, Matty Harris. Joining me today, we have Liam Ryan, Luke Driscoll, and Kane Chapman. Kenny, how are we, boys?
Yeah, I'm good there, Matty. Hoping for a nice quick one tonight. How you going, KCK?
I'm not too bad, mate. Happy to be. Good to be with the boys again. And yeah, hopefully we can get through this nice and quickly, but it probably fucking won't. What about you, Liam?
Famous last words.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, eh? We're going to get through this in less than an hour. I'm calling it.
Well, you'd be a fucking liar, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks for asking, boys. Anyways, should we just get straight into the thick things?
Yep.
All right. First game on the agenda. We're talking international footy. We got Great Britain versus Ireland. Ireland going over in a very high-scoring game, 48 points to 30. It was just a fun game to watch. It's always fun when there's a lot of points involved, especially when you got coins on the line for it to be a high-scoring game. Bloody Kobe Kelly, was it a hat-trick from him? Bloody...
Give him Sim BP already.
No. Players who get striked don't get Sim BP, honest. And yes, my prediction is he's going to get another strike.
Nico Rashford played really well in that game too. Like, he played good all year for the Knights. He just flies under the radar. You're
talking about the wrong game. Rashford played in the world.
Wrong game, Driscoll.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
I think the dementia's finally hitting Driscoll in his old age.
Yeah. No, I was trying to speed up this process.
Yeah, good save, mate. Good save.
A few games.
And anyways, Kelly with a hat trick, a surprising one. Justin Dolan playing at centre got a double. Well done to him. Bloody lot of good players. On a personal note and a Chooks note, I think all the Roosters boys that were involved in that game played really well. But yeah, it looked like Great Britain was going to get him for a second, but then just Ireland were too good in that back 20 and just put it to bed. Kobe Kelly getting a hat trick. I think two of his tries were in the last 20.
Yeah, it was the last 20 where it looked like the fitness of the Great Britain Lions sort of just ended. They're a little bit. They don't have the depth, obviously, as what Ireland has at Great Britain either. And I think, like, Tyrone is an okay fullback, but he's far better on the wing.
So I'll add to that statement of them having depth by stating that I have put my hand up to play for Great Britain in the Six Nations. So
Jesus,
I'm adding to that depth. Hopefully I get picked, that is. In sense, I think out of their backs, Clay's probably their best option.
Yeah.
They swapped Clay to the wing in the second half, and he didn't do anything. I feel bad for Ethan because he got his first chance at fullback in the international arena against Ireland, which in SRL's international arena, Ireland's one of the heavyweights. And he got unfortunate because they wouldn't pass him the ball. He touched the ball once in that second half at fullback.
To be fair, Liam Ryan knows what that's like.
No, because unlike Liam, that one run he had, he made like 8 or 9 meters.
No, it was like 3 meters in the first half.
It was one.
And then he finished the game with 37, wasn't it?
It was 1 meter.
34.
And it was 1 meter, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. His one run was getting the ball and running out the sideline, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. So Liam Ryan's shit performance is going to be spoken about in this podcast almost as many times as Manly Rabbits grand finals.
Season 6, that final where we were in front and then
You just took the lead
And
with a
we
few
got-
minutes to go, and then we got the ball and
Yeah.
took the lead back with even less time to go. Was it 12
Yeah,
points to 7,
no.
that final score?
yeah, that was rough. That was rough to
Daniel
watch.
Punch of all players kicking a grubber for Dingo to score.
Yeah, because that ended Liam as a captain that game.
Good.
No, it was the one after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we played in the qualifying final, not the elimination.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
It was against the
Anyways,
Raiders.
we're not talking about Great Britain and Ireland here. Bloody. Yeah, I think there was a mess up in the interchanges. I think they forgot to put the interchange cards up, so I think McDonald ended up spending a lot of time on the field, more than I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to sub himself off, if I'm mistaken.
Don't know.
Either way,
Just cool.
they'll fix that up. Maybe they throw me in an advisory role, because as we know, I know how to work an interchange.
Yeah,
Giggity.
Driscoll, you found the way to get the best out of me with those memes.
I did. Yeah. Midway through, Liam Ryan, do something. And then all of a sudden, you started doing things. So,
It's his new
should have done
strategy.
something. Should have done something. Actually, I did do one about me. The slowest things in the known universe, and there was like a snail, a sloth, and all that. Then there was just a picture of my player.
Hey, you look pretty
Right.
fast in the New Zealand-Australia game, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Speaking of moving on, should we move to the Pacifica game?
Sure.
So yeah, Pacifica versus Europe, 34-10 in Pacifica's way. It was a very close first half. Looked like Europe was ready to bloody play. But Sonny Tyre took over in that second half. He ended up with 4 tries and a try. I think he kicked a 40-20 if I'm not mistaken. Just had a game of all time, that man.
Yeah. And it was really close. Like, half time, you couldn't differentiate either team. Actually, I think from memory, EU went into half in the lead, didn't they?
I think it might have been
Yeah, they might have been up 10-6.
10-6,
10-6?
or it might have been 12-10 Pacifica. Overall, very
Yeah,
close half.
It was very close half. Like, you couldn't differentiate them, but similar to the game just prior to that, that last 20. Obviously, Sonny Tyre was good throughout that game, but that last 20, Pacifica didn't look like losing either.
Yeah. I kind of just wanted Europe to get 2 more tries.
Yeah, I had that as my muzz bet.
I have an addiction to Mozbets.
For sure.
But I'm winning, so it's not a bad thing. But yeah, bloody. All in all, it was a good game to watch. It was unfortunate for Europe. I think Ponkston was probably their shining light. Not probably, definitely. But yeah, they just kind of fell off. The cream rose to the top because Pacifica do have a good side, minus their hooker. And yeah, I think Sonny Tyre cemented himself as a good international player with that performance. I expect Pacifica to be a force in the Six Nations.
Yeah, and let's not forget to mention Wally Allen with the 188 metres in that game too. He certainly took a lot of run.
That's pretty low for Wally Allen standards.
Yeah, but
I'm joking. It's a great game.
I'm like, what? He stood up. He took a lot of runs. Like, for a second rower, 22 runs in a game. That's a fair amount.
Well done. Kane, do you have anything to say, or did you even watch these games?
No comment.
Of course. Yeah. I knew he was being quiet for a reason. Normally he doesn't shut the fuck up. Anyways, we'll move on to the Australian A's versus the World 13. 28-24 to Australia. was a back and forth game. I think the lead changed like 6 times. But it was a battle of the fullbacks. 5 tries between the 2 fullbacks. I think Pache said in commentary, there's some a hat trick where all 3 tries are in a row from Jacob Morrison. So well done to him. I haven't seen him play fullback in a while, but he looked good there. Wasn't enough to get the job done for his team, but all in all, entertaining game. Close games are normally entertaining, and there's some good tries scored in that game.
Yeah, it really was.
It was not bad.
What's your thoughts on that game?
Kane. Oh, Kane's an idiot. Liam, did you watch the game? Did you have any thoughts on it?
I did not watch the game. My only thoughts was that I wasn't happy that Cody Mansell scored.
I was quite happy because it got my Muzz bet up.
I'm just gonna say it right here. I'm not afraid to say anything here. Cody Mansell, I don't rate him as a fullback, so I was pretty confident he wasn't scoring, and I was going against the grain. And then he scored, and I'm like, well, Dingo's gonna score now, so everyone's gonna get their Muzz bet. So I was annoyed.
Classic. I think I betted on all 3, won 2 of them, so I'm like 200 up on coins because of it. But
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, my shit was messing up.
Did you watch the Australia A World game?
I watched some of it, yes.
Okay. Do you have any comments on the game?
I thought it was a very good game to watch, to be honest. I enjoyed it. I was pretty impressed with both sides, to be fair. I thought bloody what's his name? I thought Rashford played very good.
Oh, that intercept try he took was really good.
Yeah. I thought the forward pack for Australia was very solid for them. I thought they did a great job, especially like making tackles and everything like that. And what's his name? Bloody Mansell. He just seemed to keep breaking the line and making plenty of meters, which was good for him.
Not bad, not bad. Speaking of fullbacks breaking the line and making plenty of meters, should we move on to the New Zealand-Australia game?
Sure.
Why not?
Boom, fucking
Casey,
first segue of the night. Anyways, Wait, what were you saying?
Did KCK watch this match?
Yeah, and JCK also seen your fucking comment, you prick.
What was the comment?
KCK learned how to put the ball down.
Nice. Not wrong.
Over the...
I can't say anything. I was over the line and passed it instead of putting the ball down. So, anyway, so 26-12, Australia's way. A game that had no tries until like the 30th or 30th minute, I think it was.
34th, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah. It was dominated by New Zealand early in the sense that there was just so many attacking opportunities for them. Due to us making errors, like we'd defend 1 or 2 sets, then make an error on our attacking set to then have to defend another set. But we just held them back. And one of the first opportunities we get, Will K. Grubber for Charlie Butler, the halfback of the year. It was a nice, like it kind of demoralizes a team when you have that many opportunities to then get scored on immediately after.
Was that off the back of my line break?
I want to say no. Your line break happened earlier in the half.
Oh, okay.
I think off the back of your line break, I made an error, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, so Butler went over, and then I think that's when they got the sin bin right afterwards.
Yeah,
we took the 2 off the sin bin, made 8-0 half time, and we took advantage of the sin bin very quickly in the second half, with Butler getting his second, which the way he scored that, I think he got it off a bomb, but there wasn't even a batback. He just kind of ran onto it. I don't know if Will watches this. I'm assuming he does. Will, never ever doubt my choice of Butler in bloody rep footy again. He's played 2 games of rep footy and he scored a double in each of them. You fuck.
He's too good.
He's too good. He got halfback of the season for a reason. Yeah, I think that game, like I said, it personified defense for us. Like, when I pick that side, I pick it defensive minded, but knowing that the players can put it on in attack when they want to as well. But yeah, just defending the way they did, then to come up and score points when we had the opportunities. Dingo had an all-time offensive game, 360 odd meters, I think it was. And
Yeah, it was some...
I think it was 13 line breaks as well. But one thing I have to mention, and I'm pretty sure this is a record, Chance Buds at fullback made 31 tackles.
Yeah, because I mentioned that at the end of the game. I was like, wow.
That is crazy.
I feel like,
No wonder.
Line break
Towards the end.
from...
Like, we had, I think Australia as a whole had like 48 line breaks.
48, yep, that's what I said.
So obviously the fullback's gonna have to make a few extra tackles when we're making that many line breaks. You'd have to question the New Zealand middles in their ability to defend, considering they got stepped quite a bit, especially by Dingo. And yeah,
Dingo had 13 line breaks.
Yeah, Dingo had 13 line breaks. I mentioned during the game, because I was watching it with Kane, Bunsey made like a half break, and he looked slow, like he was about to like pull a hammy. I think they mentioned it in the commentary as well. And then when we looked at the stats post game, it was like, yeah, no wonder he was slow. Means made bloody more tackles than anybody else. Yeah, you were saying that?
Yes. Chaz Dingo, 369 metres.
Nice.
13 line breaks. That's 24 runs.
He literally made a line break on over half of his runs.
I bet you're glad you messed up your interchanges now, Matt. Oh.
I said that to you live, and you're still annoyed. So when we initially made the squad and like posted the squad, our initial changes were gonna have Dingo swap with Kane at halftime. And give him like the 40-40, which we've done in a grand final. Liam would know about that. But then obviously it was like we announced the side on Anzac Day. It's been almost a month since then. Obviously things happened and Will stepped up as captain. And I messaged Will prior to us posting the interchanges, and I'm like, did you post the interchanges? Do you even remember them? And he's like, what were they again? So I've put in our changes, which was bloody was it Deuce on for centre, Martin on for bloody Bennett, and then swapping myself and Punchy, which I thought Punchy in his short role at lock played really well there. But completely forgot the fullback swap. And I messaged bloody Will afterwards. I'm like, we completely forgot about the Dingo KCK swap we're going to do. And then like we laughed about it. And then I'm like, works better for the Musbet anyway, because at least he played fullback for the 80.
And KCK played really good at centre. So.
I was actually quite disappointed in my performance with my 3 missed tackles.
Yeah, he made 6 tackles, 3 missed. He probably was the worst centre we had on the night. I wouldn't say he played good.
Yeah, as opposed to Jack Jimmy with.
Jack
I don't
Jimmy
know,
was
'cause
a
Jack Jimmy's not even the best one. I'd say Deuce was.
Oh no, yeah, Deuce, it's
Yeah.
definitely Deuce.
Deuce scored a try, 6 tackles, 0 missed.
Well, Luke Malkus played phenomenally at.
Oh, he killed it.
He started quiet, but really got into the game and got in well.
Like 5 line breaks, and you just every time he got a line break, I noticed. I was like, oh look, there he goes.
That's it.
Same with Daniel when he in the second half. I thought Daniel was really good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That short role he had at lock, he performed.
Yeah, I'm spewing. I didn't make 120 meters
I'm
just for 10 minutes.
In the most bets I got one right. All I tipped was one for 200 coins richer.
Yeah, you're actually 400 coins richer because you won the bloody giveaway. You fuck.
Oh, is that what the congratulations was? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was just a new thing where it was like, oh, congratulations, you won your bet.
No, because if it showed it for you, why it would show everyone's, but that would be
No,
so
that's
many
what I was
things.
confused about. I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
No, you just won the giveaway, you fucker.
well, thank you guys.
So you're 400 coins richer.
Well, actually, no, I thought that was my bet. Now I don't even know if I got my bet right.
Bro,
What did you bet?
About that too,
I don't know. I'm checking.
Like,
what's offer 2?
I think yeah, you lost that.
Europe to score 4 tries in the. Oh,
Yeah,
What was that? The only one you did?
yeah.
that's hilarious. So you're 150 coins richer.
Nah. Technically, I didn't lose any money, so I'm still rich. Good for me.
You lose the 50 from making the offer 2 bet.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Look at all
Oh,
those
so many people angry faced it. Fuck you, Luke. Of course you're one up the top. Fuck you, mother. Don't even know who you no names are. Piss off, Rafini. Lawrence. Fuck you, Liam.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I did one.
The rest of them are just no names.
It won't even let me do another one. That's funny. But yeah, anyways, full credit to the boys. I sat it in the kangaroo shed. Bloody proud of every single one of them. Me and Will picked a side that we knew could win. They delivered. I'd say on to the Six Nations. But I'm probably playing for Great Britain there.
So I'm on 570 now. Nice.
Yep, just you talk about your coins while I'm talking about Australia. That's
Oh,
fine.
I thought I was muted. Sorry.
You fucking idiot. But yeah, bloody proud of the boys. In terms of Australia, goodbye for now, not forever, because, you know, bloody...
We don't need you anyway. You're a fucking husband.
I fucking feel like I play pretty well in the game. Thank you very much.
You're a husband, mate. You're going to go fucking play for your little... God save the Queen and get your ass kicked.
Weren't you planning on fucking playing for your secondary nation too?
It ain't fucking the Poms.
Who the fuck are yours?
Tonga.
Well, there you go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you did be Pacifica.
Well, if Maddie hadn't have selected me for fucking Australia, I would have been in that Great Britain squad.
Yeah, just had to
You
give you a
should've
quick...
been-
I just had to
don't
give you a
know
quick
how
message
you-
saying,
no,
hey,
I-
buddy, come back.
I've said it so many times. I'm like, I swapped over to Ireland and it never went through, so I just gave up.
Yeah, it's just like the same thing when you started Bouquet, just like accidentally messed with your speed. Like it was an accident, guys. It was the same thing with the form.
Either way, should we... Oh, wait, before we move on, I want to quickly just congratulate Jai McCartney and the New Zealand Warriors. Well-fought game. Obviously, we're all Australia boys, except for Brian. Fuck that guy. So, we're going to talk about Australia more, but...
Hold on.
Didn't
Why
Ryan
did you
play for
say-
Australia once, though?
Yeah, but he's Ireland now, so fuck him.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You've made a mistake here, Maddie. It was definitely the New Zealand Kiwis. not New Zealand Warriors. That
Yeah, you
like,
said Warriors, man.
Yeah, you know why? Because most of them were Warriors players.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's still fucking Kiwis.
Yeah. Either way, the Kiwis, fucking well done to Jai McCartney and the Kiwis. Hard fought. You made us work for it, especially all that defense in the first half. Bloody, he was a bigger force as expected. And I'll see you next season, the end of the season. Right. Speaking of next season, let's talk season 8 predictions.
okay.
We're going. We'll do our rookie of the year first. We'll do player of the year last, like before the ladder. So for my rookie of the year,
You should have your clarifications for rookie of the year for that.
I was literally about to. I was literally about to.
Okay, just
Don't you fucking sass me, woman! Bloody. So for rookies, we've just deemed anyone a 64 overall or under a rookie because there's not many to pick from in terms of actual rookies. So in saying that, for my rookie of the year, I've gone Pato. The cunt.
So for my rookie of the year, I think they joined midway through last season, so they'll still be considered a rookie. I think they played really great for the Eels, so I'm going to go Joey June.
That's it.
Mr. Backflip, eh?
I actually picked a backflipper as well, but we didn't mention that.
Technically, he re-signed.
Is that not a backflip?
No, he re-signed.
No.
No,
We're talking about this. We're talking about this. So, Dally Cherry Evans, the biggest known backflip on the Titans, he then re-signed. Does that nullify a backflip? No, it fucking doesn't.
Nah, he didn't backflip. Nothing was signed.
Shut up.
You're a fucking idiot. And yeah, what about you, Kane? What's your rookie?
My rookie of the year is John Tabasco. Yeah.
Blair, Sam.
He speaks for the fans, so.
Yeah.
I took my one.
Yeah.
Tabasco.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, you both did Tabasco. I didn't say anything because it was funny. Yeah, no, bloody. I think picking Tabasco is a fucking cop out.
I mean,
if we're gonna go actual rookie ranking, I'd probably go Jasper just to be biased.
I'll go Foxy if that's the case.
Oh, I'll go Lucy Driscoll then. I'll go my daughter.
His daughter.
What about you, Liam? Who would you pick out of actual rookies?
Mr. Fay.
Jacob Fye.
Mr. Fay, yeah.
Mr. Fluffy.
Well, yeah, decent rookie of the year contenders, if you consider them rookies. Although I think isn't Pato technically still a rookie?
No.
I know because he would have played 7 games.
He played the entire season.
No, he didn't.
Well, he played most of it.
No, unless it hasn't been updated.
He missed 3 rounds.
Yeah, so he would have played 10 rounds, so he passes the threshold of a rookie. You have to play seven games or whatever, or 70% of the season. Anyways, for the most improved player of the year, I've gone with Justin Dalton. I reckon the move to the wing, if it happens, it probably will. He had a decent first season in season 7. Headlined by that game against the Sharks, that was crazy. But I just think his best footy's still in front of him, and I reckon he gets there this season. Especially if you go by the Great Britain performance.
You said Justin Dolan, yeah?
Yeah.
Before the podcast, I didn't say you were going to avoid picking your own players.
I said I didn't want to have it predominantly my players.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 that are on the list, spoiler alert, is not Manly or Roosters.
What are you on about?
What do you... What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Like the other
people
the
are
other
not-
two, like the player of the year and the signing of the year. They're not Roosters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyways, what's your most improved player, Ken?
Yeah, I know why you said me next, you prick.
Yeah, because you're talking about me being biased. Yeah, what's yours, Ken?
My most improved player is Ash Crusher. He's had a lot of downs lately, so, and going off what I've seen so far in Sims and everything, he's looking at having a pretty big season, so I reckon he's gonna really improve under back at Manly where he started his career. So, yeah.
Especially now that he's back in the forwards.
Shut up.
Oh, good old Ash Crutcher, the second roller. What about you, Liam? Who's your most improved?
My most improved is Lachlan Cox. I think he's going to move to the back row this season. Similar to Cody Ogg and all those types of players that move to the back row from that kind of back style of player. So I think he's going to be extremely hard to stop for the Finns.
Not bad, not bad. So, long story short, you're into Cox.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So I've gone everybody's dark horse, Lee Simon. We've seen how good he was in the rookies game.
I looked at
So
that one.
I
Oh my God,
get more
dude.
time on the field, then I expect him to do well.
Yeah.
We're just going to agree to disagree.
No one cares if you disagree, Matthew. It's his pick.
I just said we're just going to agree to disagree. That's all I said. No need to be a fucking prick.
Yeah, your opinion doesn't matter in his say, so shut up.
How about you? Shut the fuck up. You're not
Well,
my dad, Mom.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
You're not my dad, Mom.
Oh,
Anyways, we're going to move on to signing of the year before Kane blows his load. Signing of the year, I've gone Joey Kelly. Yeah, I picked a Grubs player in this list, so that really disproves the whole bias theory. Yeah, I reckon him going over to a new club, playing fullback, he should play fullback. If Clay plays himself at fullback over Kelly, drop his captaincy now. And yeah, so I think he's in for a big year. What about you, Kane? What'd you pick?
I went with the Lord Almighty, Chris Lord.
Your
Right, man, Crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Daddy Lord. You don't really have to say much about him. He's a 2-time MVP winner. He does everything. He's going to be great for the club.
Yeah,
For mine,
it's hard to.
I know what I've put down. I know what I've put down in that DM, but I've changed it.
Oh, you fuck.
It's Nathan Fisher for the Titans.
You went from one Titans winger to another, did you?
Yeah, but the good Titans winger.
They're
Well,
both
no,
good. Why
Corey
would you?
Bates
Why
is
would you
good too.
disrespect?
But I mean, Nathan Fisher is going to cook for us on the wing.
So wait, who's the bad Titans winger?
Luke Driscoll cannot play wing. Can confirm.
So he's not a winger, so he can't be a bad one if he's not one.
He really fucked himself up with that.
Although you could switch your centre tertiary to wing and give it a go.
Or you change it to fullback and do a Matty Ryan masterclass. Remember that one, Matty? That sim against Manly. Was it Manly or Grubs?
Grub.
Grub.
Why'd you call me Matty Ryan though? I'm actually going fullback.
Matty Ryan.
That's a goalkeeper for Australia. But anyway, I don't know. I'm getting tired.
Jesus. But yeah. Anyways, Nathan Fisher. Honestly, that's a fair pick. It's a good swap for Ben O'Donnell. Because you lost two good wingers, but you gained two good wingers. So, I reckon you did pretty good with that.
Yep.
What about you, Liam?
For my signing of the season, I went Tyler Almatini.
Yeah. If he decides to perform.
If he
Yeah, I
plays how
feel
he
like
plays
he's
for the
gonna be there
Eagles,
this
he'll be
season.
good.
I almost went Brad. Watch him cook at the Roosters.
I almost went Butler.
I almost went Lewis,
Fuck.
but I was like, I can't. I've already had a manly player.
That's why I didn't do
Oh,
Butler.
and Justin Monkey's swap as well. He could end up being a good signing as well.
Yeah. Well, where did he go
And-
to? The Cowboys, right?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah, he might.
I even thought about fucking Sabbath tour.
You know, up with that tropical heat, he might go bananas.
And with that bullshit, let's move on.
Yep. Moving on. Player of the year.
Yep.
This one hurt to say. But I've gone Will K.
Oh,
This player of the year.
Yep, because he's
He's
playing lock. He's playing lock, and he's playing a full season at lock. The way he's been playing there, he could tally up a lot of fucking MVP votes.
Yeah. I almost put Will K in, but I was thinking it would be more tongue in cheek than anything else.
Yeah, no,
I had two people. The one that I went with, and then the other one was my other option was TBK. So it's funny that we went for the Storms.
well, there you go.
Oh, you know,
Also, I'm just on the subject of fucking Will K. I do need to point this out just for a bit of clarification. Will K is good at block for some unknown fucking reason, because his stats say he shouldn't be, but he is. But it has nothing to do with Will resimming or anything like that, because I've done sims against Storm, and every fucking game he's running amok in there too. So it's not just Will sims that Will's good at. His character build is just good.
Like he hasn't doctored it.
No, he hasn't doctored anything. Like one of the sims I had against the Storm in the first half, he had 130 run meters and 2 tries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. Like, I like making that joke.
I make the joke too, but yeah, in reality, he
I
doesn't.
don't actually believe. I don't think he would ever do anything like that.
Oh,
so.
no chance he would.
Okay, off this controversial subject, Luke, who did you go with?
KCK, just for something different.
Oh, thank you.
When he makes his mid-season trade to
The Roosters.
Yeah, that's the Roosters. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll trade KCK for like Jimmy Ralph or something.
Jesus. What about you, Liam? Is Liam there?
He did.
Liam went with Chris Lord.
Fair
Liam,
enough.
Chris Lord.
Chris Lord Player of the Year, which we laughed about it prior to the thing. It kind of doesn't make sense if your signing of the year and your Player of the Year, from the same club, are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, you know, Tyler Amatanga could have a breakout season and be the best signing, but Chris Lord just gets the MVP votes. So
Yeah.
you can work at it like that. So yeah, bloody nice of Liam just to fuck off. But
Well, while Liam's not here and doesn't have to hear this, my player of the year was Liam Ryan.
you fuck. Took his opportunity.
He's not here, doesn't have to hear it, which is even better for me.
Once he gets back, I am
Has
repeating it.
anybody actually gone back to back as Player of the Year?
Chris Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is possible.
Yeah, I think Chris Lord and Eli Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eli Barnes shared it with someone one year and then won it the next year himself, didn't he?
I think Eli shared it both years. He shared it
Yeah.
with Booth, and he shared it with Dingo.
It would be an interesting prediction, though, to have Liam Ryan as back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, just going off his form from this year and everything.
So we're talking like Liam Ryan won this MVP last year, but he didn't.
No.
He did.
No, he didn't. Thomas Wallace did.
I know he won fullback of the year though.
Fullback.
Fullback.
Yeah, he got fullback.
Oh,
He
no,
was
he got-
Liam Ryan.
he got MVP.
Liam Ryan was top 3.
Yeah, I thought he got. I don't know why, but I thought he was.
No, he was like he was second or third up.
Okay, it's MVP. So long ago.
And yeah, I picked him for this season. I was like, well, he killed it last season, and he was so close. So I reckon he's just gonna get better and better. He'll take it out.
You think I would have gloated about it? I got second row of the year, but I completely forgot.
But anyways, should we start talking our ladder predictions?
Yeah, why not?
All right, we'll talk top fours to begin with. Actually, I think maybe going bottom up might be better.
All right.
For my bottom two, I've gone Broncos last, Panthers 13th.
I've gone Penrith last, Raiders 13th.
Fair picks. What about you?
I've gone Panthers last, Broncos 13th.
Liam's gone Panthers last, Warriors 13th.
Wow, that shade.
Yeah. Long, if you like, long story short, I think's the word I'm looking for. Panthers be shit. Three of us voted for Panthers in there. All
Broncos as well.
No, two of us did.
Uh,
Although with Liam and Luke, Broncos are 13th or 12th, sorry. So they're not far off.
Yeah, they're not getting to the top 8 this season. I don't see it.
No.
Although it would be Luke Short's luck to be getting second last again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, we read out the next two, or?
We'll round out our the rest of the
9 to 12.
9 to 12. So for me, starting from 9, I've got Sharks, Warriors, Raiders, and then Cowboys.
So for me, I've got 9 at 9th as Warriors, Bunnies, Sharks, Broncos.
And 9th for me, I've got Sharks, Cowboys, Dolphins, Warriors.
And for Liam's got Sharks, Manly, Raiders, and Broncos.
Fuck you, Liam.
I bet you wish he was there for that.
I'm changing player of the year
now. No. Just... I'm still surprised you got the Dolphins at 11.
I've only got them there because I do rate some of the sides above them, and it just depends how certain players go, and yeah. I don't exactly know what their lineup's going to be, and yeah.
There you go. I just realised, and this is completely off topic, but my prediction on Will Kay winning the fucking comp was right, and I said that like fucking round 4 or some shit. Because I said basically when a player leaves us to go captain another club, like Manly I'm talking about, they don't win the first year they're gone, but they win the one after that.
Yeah, Chris Lord did that, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was basing it off. And Will Kay's just done that too, because he didn't win last season, but he got this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to go join Manly for a season and then become a captain.
I'm just saying, I left Manly in season 7. That's my one season, and now it's my second season. I want to be a little hopeful. Just my luck is that's not happening. But
I left Manly in season 5, came back in season 7, 6, and I've been captain for 1 year. Maybe
the thing was a player leaving the club to captain another club. You didn't captain Penrith, and you just went back to Manly. So you're not added to nothing. Anyway, so we'll go. We'll do our 5 to 8s. For my 5, 6, 7, 8, I've got Titans 5th, Manly 6th, Knights 7th, and Dolphins 8.
Really, after all the sims you've done, you still put yourself ahead of me.
Yep.
It's all right. It's all right. 'Cause
Biased.
guess what, KCK? I've
What?
got Manly 5th, Roosters 6th, Knights 7th, Dolphins 8th.
Oh, I love you, Lukey. Bookie.
For Liam, Liam's done Roosters 5th, Bulldogs 6th, Grub 7th, and Knights 8th.
And I've got Roosters 5th, Rabbit 6th, Raiders 7th, Knights 8th.
Common denominator is a lot of Manly in this. A lot of Roosters there too.
Knights got 8th twice, I think I heard.
And by the way, all those sims, you know, I'm looking at them and it's like, yeah, we're not doing the greatest, but considering the players that aren't playing the greatest tend to play good on Will sims, that's why I've still gone myself overuse.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to clarify that.
Okay. But I perform really well on my sims, on your sims, and on Will's sims. So
fucking good on you, buddy. You want a fucking medal? You already got it.
yeah.
All right.
Second row.
Did you do Liam's?
Medal.
Yeah, Liam. Yeah, I did. I didn't do Liam's. Liam's is Roosters, Bulldogs, Grubs, Knights. I think I did. I don't know.
Okay, what about year 1 through 4?
I've done Storm, Dogs, Roosters, Grubs.
Wow, you put Rabbits up there.
Yep. So you want to call me biased for putting myself above you, but I've still put.
Put yourself in the top fucking 3. That's for damn sure.
If you look at it, our side's better than it was last season. On paper.
I don't know.
I'm not taking unlucky sims into account. Sorry.
30 sims isn't unlucky.
I think it's 30. It might be 40. However, when you look at those sims and the fucking shit that happened in every single one of them, you'd be like,
there are always the excuses with this guy.
Not excuses. I'm literally telling you what happened.
And what's your reasoning for the top 4 you've picked?
Actually, what was the top 4 again? Say it again.
Storm, Dogs, Roosters, Rabbits.
You're cooked.
Storm, they're the premiers. They're just winning everything. No shit.
Oh no. That one's fine. That's fine. The whole Roosters and Rabbitohs being in the top 4, that's cooked.
Well, if you recall on the last week's potty, I said the Rabbits signed the best of any club. And when I listed that 1 to 17, that looks fucking scary good. I reckon they're good enough to make the top 4. If you recall, even with their shitter squad this season, they were even with top 4. They just didn't make it due to for and against.
Yeah.
They've only gotten a better squad than this year.
But that was also due to the Roosters, they spun their wheels too early and then they floundered at the back end of the season.
No, we didn't spin our wheels too early. We started. We had a good round 1, went shit for 3 weeks, then won like 4 straight, and then scraped into finals. We had a mixed bag.
Spun your wheels too early.
Well,
Seasons aren't won in round 3, 4, 5.
It was like 5 to bloody fucking 9 or whatever, but.
Anyway, continuing. So I went Cowboys, Storm, Titans, Bulldogs.
I can't believe you have Cowboys at 1.
Dude, I do that every season. One day it'll happen.
But you said Storm? What you said? Cowboys, Storm,
Titans, Bulldogs.
Titans, Bulldogs.
Although I could interchange that with Manly because I think that'll be close.
Yeah.
I just off topic quickly. You know how last week we talked about Titans having the most second rowers?
Yeah.
It's not yous. It's Sharks.
Okay.
Sharks have fucking 7 of them.
And what was
new contract then?
They just wanted all second rowers.
They just a team of second rowers?
Yep.
Well, put it like this, Luke. Manly have 0 primary second rowers because
Yep.
you cunts have taken them all.
There's 7 at bloody Sharks, 6 at Titans, and I think there's 5 or 6 at Melbourne as well.
Yeah, there you go. Hold the
So
second.
what was Liam's wonderful?
Liam has Storm 1, Dolphins 2, Titans 3, Cowboys 4.
What? The Dolphins aren't coming in.
You got the Cowboys at 1.
Yeah, but that was just me. They do that every season. Every season I put the Cowboys at 1. I'm not even a Cowboys supporter. I actually enjoy beating Jack Carr.
I'd understand putting Cowboys at 1 if Chris Lord was still there, but he's not.
Yeah, I know. I vaguely remember that. That's the only reason why I put Cowboys at 1 last season. But,
Well, I've got Storm at 1, Bulldogs 2, Manly 3, Titans 4.
And I'm guessing you have yourself so high based on the unlucky or lucky Sims for years.
like,
No, I do really like my side. But I honestly, between 3 and 6 is interchangeable for me.
Okay. I was gonna say let's just ignore Sims and stuff because we're not supposed to really talk about that because they're not canon.
but
You can make the same argument having you guys up there.
Missed the conversion.
Oh, that was fucked. You predicted it too. You predicted it too, and then before the kick happened, I just got the camera. I was in a FaceTime with Kane, and I said, "I'll call you back. I'm recording this." Because you predicted it early on, and then I watched it, and then I said, "Fuck you, Luke."
Yeah.
What were you saying though?
Yeah. Anyway, so if you ignore Sims and all that, the argument you have with putting yourself at 3 can be made for me putting the Roosters at 3. Is you did good in the previous season, like you had the same amount of wins and losses as us, but your squad's only gotten better since.
So none of us wanted to put our teams at first, but we all thought third was a good position.
Yeah, that's funny how literally you and Liam both third for the Titans. Kane's got Manly third. And I got the Roosters third.
So,
I was close. I had Titans 4th.
No, but we're talking about our own side.
You don't want to put your team up the top. You don't want to go
mine goes Manly 3rd, Titans 4th, Roosters 5th. But yeah, but you know, like I did mine off teams that I thought would perform well, and that's why I said 3 to 6. I believe is interchangeable.
Although realistically, like with mine, just put the Cowboys, I don't know, 8th or 9th, and just slide everyone up. That's probably. Well, no, I don't want the Titans to don't go second. I don't think that's a thing. Yeah.
I had Storm and Bulldogs because, well, their teams are still solid as shit, and they've really performed.
Although the Bulldogs,
they really performed this year.
Downgrade.
I'm interested to see the Bulldogs.
Yeah, because they directly downgraded, except for like Mobs is a good player, but it's still a downgrade from Lillard.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. But just based off form and still the team they have, I was like, I can't knock them because I knocked them last year. Last year, I didn't think they'd do near as good as they did. And they really proved me wrong. So I was like, I'm having Storm number 1. They're the premiers for a fucking reason. And Bulldogs made me look stupid last year from where I thought they'd finish. So I had to have them up there.
Mel, I can get up my last year's guesses because in Playmade content, AMAC chucked them out, and the first one that was posted there was mine, whenever that was. And I know I had me at last place because I was just fucking around.
Yeah, sure you were, you piece of shit.
I was like.
To be fair, most of the predictions came out was Manly in last or second last.
I might have started that because I was the one that started that whole prediction thing last season. I was like, here's mine. Manly's going to come last.
Yeah, and Manly, it was always between Manly and Eels for last place, and I was just like, fuck me. People are really doubting us.
Nah.
Anyway,
it was understandable, though. We did have a lot of rookies.
I think you ended up having more rookies than Eels in the grand
scheme. Yeah, we did.
You both had players go inactive, but you had more players go inactive?
I had 3 players inactive before, like, as round 1 started, and one of my inactives was my highest rated rookie at 64 or 65.
All right, season 7. My season 7 predictions. You ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cowboys, Roosters,
Well, you might fire
Titans,
for Roosters, and you'll dead on with the Titans.
Dogs, Raiders, Knights, Storm, Sharks, Warriors, Rabbits, Panthers, Eels, Broncos, Manly.
It's not too bad.
Ooh.
A few were pretty close to spot on, especially the Titans one. But then a few were far off, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously Storm finished first. Cowboys, what, they finished like 7th or 8th or something?
I can check.
9th. 10th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Rabbits. So, yeah, the core of those teams were sort of around their spots, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was me guess last year.
Yeah. What I was going to say to you, Kane, is Eels lost rookies that went inactive to replace them with rookies, while Eels lost silvers and golds and replaced them with rookies.
Yeah.
So, although you probably had more rookies, they had it tougher.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I feel bad for bloody Eels.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's not done by, like, their team on paper at the start of the season looked good.
And then just they got wrecked. Anyways,
all the team's player overalls just got put out, by the way.
Like, actually updated?
I don't know how updated. They'll it says for me they'll just post it now. Like 10 minutes ago they were posted.
Who said that? Are you talking about what Sneeko said?
No, player overalls. Will K posted it 10 minutes ago with every single team.
Oh, but they're all separated.
I can tell you if the overalls are updated, though, because I know what my overall is. Because the old sheets had me at 69 or whatever it was.
They're not updated.
Oh, so he's just released it to the public so everyone can see everyone's.
I know that because on Will's one it has me at a 77, but I know I'm at a 79.
And I'm at 70.
Although you got Butler at 67 when he's a 66.
Yeah.
Like,
Butler's
is current, but mine's not, kind of thing. It's weird.
Well, maybe it's just your overall's different on his computer because sometimes it can be different.
I don't know. Now I'm going to have to go look at.
I think it's the primary that changes it, not the console or device.
I'm pretty sure my +8 puts me at 71.
Right. Anyways, speaking of next season and all that, should we talk about round 1?
Yeah.
So starting us off the season opener, we got the Dolphins, a brand new team, versus the Bulldogs. 5 p.m. Monday, June 3rd. At Suncorp Stadium. What better way to kick off your SRL career /
Debut.
debut against one of the best sides in the comp for season 7 at least. Yeah, bloody. Sorry, I just got a message in the middle of that. My bad. It's going to be a tough ask against the Dogs, but I think the upset's brewing. I reckon the Dolphins get over in a close one.
I personally have to back the Dogs in that one.
I think
we don't know anything from the Dolphins yet, so you got to give them a couple of rounds to see whereabouts they might place. You get what I mean?
Two words.
How they gel together.
Two words, Chris Lord.
Yeah, you need more than one player. I mean, look at Cowboys this year. They had Chris Lord and Dingo.
Yeah, but Chris Lord barely played lock. He played like half a season there. He was playing second row and prop and all that.
Regardless, they still had Dingo and Chris Lord in the same team.
They actually had so many good players in that team and did so shit.
Yeah.
Because they had what, Williams and Jack Carl.
The only like true dominant game that year was against Manly.
Yeah, it was.
Then we had a send off and 2 injuries.
It's about the same bad luck the Roosters get in Sims. Not in Will Sims. Not in Will Sims. My Sims. Anyway,
Then game 2 on Monday, we've got the Newcastle Knights versus.
we haven't even had Luke's fucking.
Luke did speak. He said he was going to go Bulldogs.
Yeah,
that's all.
Bulldogs.
That's all he said. He didn't
Bulldogs,
get to
we
say
need
anything else. You got a player of the match or anything like that, Luke, or are you just happy to move on?
Screw it. Damo Moana pulls off a funny Tyre-esque performance.
Kicks the ball forward instead of backwards.
No, he faces backwards. He faces backwards and kicks it in his heel.
All right, easy. Anyways, next game, Newcastle Knights taking on the Chooks for the Chooks at least. We're versing them twice in a row because they're the ones that bundled us out in the finals last season. I really
at
hope
McDonald's, eh? Playing at McDonald's, they're going to fry the fuck out of you.
I don't believe McDonald's uses Steggles. That's KFC.
No, I'm just saying because you're a fucking chicken, you chook.
We're Roosters.
Yeah, but you called yourself a chook, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, you're a chook, you're a chicken.
no. Roosters are chickens, but they're not chickens that you cook.
Watch me, place the same.
Either way, we're getting off fucking topic. We should talk about the footy and not fucking food. I'm already hungry.
Yeah. Come on.
Anyway, so it's going to be a good finals rematch. I'm hoping we finally get the rub over them because we've versed them twice and lost twice. Both in very close games. I think the biggest margin was 4 or 6. And yeah, just good time slot too, 6 p.m. on a Monday. I really want to win this one. Like, I really want to win every game, but yeah. I don't want to really go too much into what the Chooks are doing in their team list because I don't know yet. But we are cooking. We're not cooked. We're cooking.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I reckon it'll be a good game, but I've got a feeling it could go either way, to be honest. I'm gonna go the Knights in
Fuck
a close game.
Fuck you less, but fuck you. What
I'm
about
gonna go Knights in a very close game, and probably Ponkston to get the chalk on you.
Yeah, because Ponkston has an X factor. It's a tough game to pick. It really is, because the Knights can do anything, or they could do nothing. I'm just judging off last season.
you can
Like,
do anything?
they played a lot of great games, but they fell short. You know what? Roosters by 2,
Thank you, Luke.
maybe.
It's better than what
I
Kane
don't
said.
know. It's
It
just
is a hard game to judge, though.
Yeah.
Because if the Knights show up, we know what they can do. But if they do have that off performance, all it takes is 40 minutes for them to come crashing and burning.
I hope second half grand final nights turn up. Is that too much to fucking ask for?
That's like, please, we need a second half KCK performance against the Knights.
I hope we turn up like we did against the Sharks. Let's play like that every game. That'd be sweet.
All right.
Anyways,
No,
we'll
that's
move on to the first Monday night footy game. We've got the Broncos taking on the Rabbitohs. I personally don't think it should be the feature match. Looking at the list of matches we have, the game on Tuesday at 6 p.m, Manly Storm should have been the feature. Especially considering Manly doesn't have a fucking game on Monday Night Footy. But either way,
we got none for the whole season.
and here's more of me not being biased. I think the Grubs fucking decimate the Broncos.
Yep. hands down.
I'm with you on that. I
Al-
reckon the
although
Grubs are going to come out, win 13 plus. Joey Kelly's going to have a fucking field day.
So I like Anthony and I like Luke.
I love them both too.
Obviously, I got my gripes with another member of their leadership, or former member of their leadership. I'm pretty sure he lost that. But you can't go around the fact that the Broncos side looks weak. Their pack looks strong, for the most part.
Yeah, their forward pack looks solid.
I was going to say it's arguably one of the better forward packs, but they do lack in the back line. So
what's fucked, and this is going to sound biased, but the Roosters forward pack probably looks the strongest. It's where
you're entitled to your incorrect opinions. I don't know what to say to that.
I respect you for not agreeing. You can agree to that.
I reckon the Roosters have the second best forward pack in the comp.
Who would you lean towards above them?
The Titans. That is a pretty mean forward pack, to be fair.
We have Brad Goodwin, Daniel Punch, myself, Bruce Buckley.
Actually, yeah, that is a really good forward pack.
Yeah. You
don't have Braden Ockham,
Marlo Kerrigan as well.
Yeah, actually, you're number one.
Then you're throwing.
I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot Milo was there, and
he's in our leadership.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about Buckley. He's actually confused.
Then you got Jimmy Ralph at hooker, or even Blair, whichever way we go.
Yeah, I'd have used for the best.
Although I'm just saying, probably if we're going by Sims, and I shouldn't be going by Sims considering they're so unlucky, but one of our shining lights when I have done those Sims is actually Tierney at hooker, and he's done that in Will Sims too. Every time Tierney's played hooker, he's played good.
And in the Sims, who would you say Manly shining lights are in the forward pack?
You really want me to say this, and I fucking hate you for it. Fucking Parche's a menace to the Roosters.
Pache is just a solid player all round.
He's a solid player. And anyways, we're getting off topic a little bit. Yeah, Grubs decimate the Broncos.
Yeah,
they'll do it in the backs, but then I think it's going to be similar to what happened with the Sharks, where their pack looks strong, but probably will get beaten in the middle. And they won't have the backs to back it up. No pun intended. But yeah, I'm gonna go 18 plus. Kelly for probably a double or a Hattie. And yeah, what about you boys? You've got anything else?
I already said mine.
No, I said anything else. If you let me finish.
Nah, we've covered it.
Easy. Next on the agenda, Tuesday 5 p.m. we got the Cowboys and the Warriors.
Another very close match.
Close match, but like it's hard to make what the Cowboys are going to be this season. They're a new fucking side, completely. Like they lost so many players. Like with the Broncos, they lost a lot of players and replaced a lot of players, but most of the sides Parramatta. Like it's Parramatta or Eddie's friends, so we can kind of safe bet is saying they're not going to be good. But the Cowboys is like. There's a lot of players from different clubs coming in.
Yeah, but I think, like, I trust that Jack knows what he's doing when he went out and recruited, so...
I mean, that left edge is going to be bloody deadly. It's a premiership winning left edge, Kelly and Iron. I feel like he's gotten players good on the field. His biggest test is going to be getting him to be good off the field. If you can get that right, then that will be a force.
Yeah.
But it takes that one strike, it takes that one ban to really derail a season. But yeah, bloody I'll go Cowboys in a closed one.
I think the Waz might win this one.
Not bad, not bad. What about you, Kane? What do you think?
I'm leaning towards the Cowboys to get the win on that one.
Oh, not too shabby, not too shabby. We'll move on, because it's hard to really talk about that one. We can talk about this one a bit more in detail, because it's your team involved, Kane. We got Manly and the Storm, 6 p.m. Tuesday. Grudge match, obviously. Manly Storm always are. Believe the Storm have the rub over you guys now. It's 2-1.
Yeah. It's
hard to tip against the Storm.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, how do I put this to make it sound like?
I want you honest.
I was almost gonna pick Manly on the upset, and right as I was about to, I'm like, no, fuck him. You picked the Knights. So I'll go with logic and go Storm 9-18.
Wow, I think yours close.
Yeah, and you probably picked logically.
And I would be inclined to think the exact same thing too.
And just so we're clear, they got the rub on us because you let them win one time.
You also let them win.
You let a rookie beat you to win.
Oh no, an outside back stepped a fucking prop forward. When has that ever happened? Except all the time in every game.
Oh shit. Obviously I'm gonna go Manly. I reckon it'll be a close game. 4 to 6 points in it.
I'm just gonna hype back on that fucking thing. Right? They never would have been in the position to get that playoff if you didn't give away that held in tackle penalty, which you would be an expert in considering you got bloody sin binned for it. Fucker.
Yeah, how many bets you lost again, bitch?
2.
Out of?
2. 3. 2.
Yeah.
2. With Will 2. With Will 2.
Stop going down this bloody rabbit hole.
At least we're still talking Storm and Manly. It's just not the next game, it's the previous one.
Yeah.
Alright. On to the first game of Wednesday. We have the Titans versus the Panthers at Seabuck Super Stadium.
Titans flog them.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
I think we just move on.
Driscoll for the MVP.
And it'd probably be Ryan. It would probably be Ryan.
My prediction, Driscoll crosses over the first try.
You know, I reckon Ryan will play good for the first 60 and then disappear for the rest of it completely, like in this podcast.
Shut up.
But yeah, no, it's very hard to tip for Panthers. Like, they're just not going to. They're going to get flogged.
The Titans have such a class side.
Got a lot of second rowers. Speaking of a lot of second rowers, we've got the Sharks up next against the Raiders. Wednesday, 6 p.m.
At Geo Stadium, which is G-I-O.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I had to say that because I knew you would try to correct me to say I'm an idiot, so I was like, G-I-O.
That's why I said I was going to say. This one's harder to pick.
Yeah.
I'm still going to go with the Sharks. This is just considering the turmoil that happened with the Raiders, and they didn't really sign exactly well. That's headlined by the fact they signed a rookie second rower, and at the time of signing, I don't think Lucy had played a game yet.
No, she played one trial with the Bears.
She did play the Bears trial before getting signed?
Yeah, she was the best. She was the best most meters gained for the Bears in that first trial.
Oh shit, not bad. Well, yeah, not for the whole game. Yeah,
but for the Bears.
Yeah, I go with that. Yeah, I don't think the Raiders are going to be anything. I got them bloody how far down? 11th for my list. Although I have Sharks at 9th. I just think Sharks will be better. The only reason why I have Sharks so far down is just because I rate the other sides higher. Yeah, Sharks. Probably one to two tries, 6-12.
I'm gonna go Raiders. I reckon it'll be a close game. I reckon there'll be literally 4 to 6 points in it. I really rated the Sharks last season. They really let me down. So I'm just gonna go Raiders for now and just see how Sharks go for the first couple of weeks.
Like I'll just come out and say it. The way their former 5'8" left, that man.
Oh, I'm aware
that man bled green. And just it goes to show you how far south that club's gone since they won the premiership.
I'm not judging that club for the individual player.
Like the way I've seen their involvement in the SRL is they started and they were like almost at the top of the mountain, and then they were at the top, but they couldn't quite put the flag in the ground for so many seasons, and then they finally got it, and then at a celebration they just completely leap of faith off that mountain, and now they're at the bottom.
Well, same can be said about Cowboys. They started off low, built up, went to the top of the mountain for a little bit, finally got the flag in the mountain and fell off as well.
Yeah, I think with the Raiders,
always got close to the peak and never could get there.
Yeah, I think with the Raiders though, they didn't hit the ground straight away. They like halfway down the mountain, they hit the first part. Like their first hit was halfway down. Their next hit is close to the bottom.
Yeah, and Rabbits got almost to the top and then just slipped and crashed slowly down on the way down there.
But they've been there in a bounce. Like they've still been top.
They're like clinging on a couple 100 feet off the ground, just like we're coming back up.
You know, I'll give the Grubs one thing, a bit of credit. They've never finished outside of the top 8 in their entire history.
True.
It's not because the first 4 seasons had 8 teams total. Anyways, I think that's everything, hey?
I think so. And next week we have a vacation week.
Yeah. Fuck the Grubs.